Hello?
Hello. Are you busy?
No?
Come here and log in for a second to get this working.
I'm already
Just
in.
all right. Okay. Oh yes, we are. Okay, so I just need you to test this for me. It should change screen there.
Yeah, it was just a black screen.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. Hang on. I know what I need to do. One sec. The music play.
Yeah, music is cool.
Okay, that's fine. I will actually pause that for now because it's not important. I just need to set a token. Where is it? Is it dynamic lighting on? Is that what it is? No, it's off. There's no fog of war. Okay. Sorry, one sec. Just.
No, alright. No crack, am I?
Nah. I spent ages like you know what the thing that really I spent the most fucking time or felt like the most time was that I couldn't get duplicates of monster tokens to work properly. So like they would all have one HP pool. So if I changed the HP in one, I'd change it in all of them.
Oh, right.
But turns out you just have to unlock them. It's kind of stupid to be honest. Use that. Why not? Okay, so I hope I don't have to fucking move these all onto the same fucking map every time. Be annoying. What else? See. Controlled by all players. Save settings. Anything happen?
Not yet.
Oh, whatever. Just fucking all the tokens in. So where is burial? You have 20 HP, I guess. Guess that's right. What about now?
No, still nothing.
Go to the top left of the map if you can.
So it's just back screen. You don't even see like a character coin for burying.
Okay. So maybe that'll work.
Yeah, I see something
Do you see the whole map?
now. Yeah, it's like a world map or.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool. I just did have fog of war on for some reason. What about now?
Still see it.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. See the beneath probably my or your name in the bottom left.
Yeah.
There's a button that says clicker.
Um, no, I don't see that button. I just have the two characters, and there's nothing underneath our names.
So doesn't matter. Huh. there for me, not for anybody else. Not there now, no, I'm guessing.
Not yet. Maybe I need a refresh, do I?
Should just be there, in fairness. I should have saved this guide. Okay, so I thought that you need to have fucking macros as well. See on the to the right of my settings, is there like a collection one? On like, you know, where you have your journal and compendium and all that?
Collection, is that what you're looking for?
Yeah.
No. There's personalization displayed, and there's music one. Macros is there? That helps.
So I need to scroll to the bottom of the macro and add players to this players box. Okay. Oh. That's weird. All players, okay. Maybe now?
Now there is something there, like a wee rectangle, but there's nothing on it.
Yeah, it's a button. Try clicking it. Okay, and then try clicking on like go cursed. It should change the cursor as you hover over it.
No, I can't click it. It's just like a. It's just like a square that has like a fucking like all this. The opacity is like really high on it or something.
Yeah, try refreshing it first, and then share your screen so I can see what you're seeing. It's not even that big a deal, but I did it, so.
This is a square here, I see. Oh, never mind.
Oh, you have your thing horizontal. So, oh yeah, I see what you mean. You can move it around, can't you?
No, I can move also around. I can't click on it though.
Weird, actually. What the fuck? So it should be there.
Oh, so that was. It only pops up when I click on a thing that says show macro quick bar.
Yeah,
probably,
yes. Yeah, sorry, you have to do that, so that's grand. So enable that. And is it clickable now?
No.
Enable to all players. Yeah, that's grand. Type in hashtag clickable. In the chat, sorry. Oh, there you go. You just have to turn it on.
Wow. Okay.
So, yeah, check your name. Yeah, it sent it to you. That's fine. And then you should be able to click here to learn more. See in the chat as well. You should be able to click through.
Oh, right, okay.
Go. alright. And one last thing to check. I'll fill in more details in these handouts, but it's just something like it's just a proof of concept right now. I want to check. Oh my god, let's do images. Okay, here we go. Caligan? No. I think you know about most of this. So. Don't know about. Oh, that'll work actually. You're light blue. Oh, I suppose I can actually just do this. Okay, do it again and click on span on the right hand side there. Didn't do anything, does it?
No.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I was just testing it. Yeah, that's fine. That's all I wanted to check. Thank you.
Cool.
You streaming, yeah?
Yeah. Don't worry, no one's watching though.
I can use as many slurs as I want. Fuck. I forgot to get names.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hey there, I'm Endo from 1047 Games, and I'm showcasing our 3 newest maps for our game Splitgate. We start here at the mining operation of Crag. The top side of Crag is wide open, which provides clear sightlines for long-range encounters, but in the lower sections of the map, players wise to the twists and turns of the mine will have a significant advantage. So, when you get your hands on Crag or any of our maps, we recommend getting familiar with the layout. Crag's history is fairly straightforward. Named after the mining company overseeing the excavation, Crag's mining operation was halted when ancient alien artifacts were unearthed. Expect the majority of your fights on Crag to occur at the surface. For that reason, weapons like the sniper and battle rifle will be especially effective on Crag. But don't underestimate the shotgun and rocket launcher, because portals will instantly shorten long distances. Our next map, Foregone Destruction, draws inspiration from the classic arena, Facing Worlds. At 1047 Games, our goal with Splitgate was to take what made classic shooters fun and innovate on top of it. Foregone demonstrates this vision perfectly with the multi-level bases facing each other and several portal walls scattered throughout the map. Not much is known about these temples or why they exist, only that they were found in near-perfect condition with an unknown creator. The quickest portal players will be rewarded on Foregone Destruction. Focus on flanking and moving quickly to keep your enemy off balance, or use one of the 2 sniper rifles and pick them off at a distance. Lastly, our third map takes place at the impact site of an alien ship that landed on a farm.
The Layla thinks to 200 bits. Can I get a farting in a supermarket and acting disgusted like it was someone else's blame if it's not already been taken? Good.
almost everyone at College Humor lost their jobs today. That was the title of a news article published in January 2020 after College Humor reduced its staff from around 100 people to less than 10. The need to lay off a whopping 90% of their workforce had come about because of financial troubles. The channel wasn't profitable. College Humor had suffered from multiple changes in monetization rules. Many of their spin-off products were launched with varying levels of success, all while their general viewership had declined from beyond 100 million per month to around 15 million per month recently. Similar to Smosh as covered previously, College Humor actually began as a separate website in 1999. However, while Smosh saw little success on their website prior to making videos, College Humor was the opposite. In the 6 years between 2000 and 2006, the College Humor website saw massive success by posting content which was, quote, dedicated to the goofy things that college kids find funny. The fact that College Humor's audience were college kids meant that a lot of the content and humor posted was slightly controversial, edgy, and offensive. There was a section for funny drunk college photos, offensive signs, and sexualized images, in conjunction with a message on the homepage from October 2000 which read, "Attention parents and people over 32. Necessary warning. We've had several complaints from parents and older people who are offended after looking at this site. Please note that the name is College Humor and not Parent Humor. You will be offended if you explore this site anymore, so please do not proceed. Also, if you're younger than 18, some of this stuff may not be appropriate. We understand that by saying this, we're drawing more under 18 kids into the site, but oh well. Oh, and don't try stuff you see on here at home. Thanks." This message gives us a pretty good insight into the image that College Humor was going for. It seemed as though they almost wanted to rustle some jimmies in order to show their users that they were willing to push boundaries, and it worked extremely well.
Our third month, we got a check for $8,000 for really, minimal traffic, and I remember that was sort of like the moment where I realized this is actually like a real thing.
By the mid-2000s, College Humor's Google trend graph was clearly showing the site's popularity, which, luckily for College Humor, drew the eyes of another large corporation offering this comedy website the opportunity of a lifetime. $20 million. That's how much the two founders of College Humor reportedly received in exchange for a 51% stake in the company. This meant that all of a sudden, College Humor had a bigger budget to work with, as well as the ability to pursue new and novel projects. College Humor had been creating original videos and posting them to the College Humor website dating all the way back to 2005, about a year before the acquisition by IAC. However, at the time, the videos were pretty basic and had a limited reach considering they were only accessible to those who happened to visit the College Humor website. Their newly found corporate funding in conjunction with fresh leadership changed all of this. Suddenly they had the budget and manpower to include multiple actors in their videos, which featured professional camera work and professional editing, all of which being uploaded to their newly launched YouTube channel called College Humor TV, or CHTV, under the control of their new president of original content, Sam Reich. A large portion of this new content being produced for YouTube continued on with their website's edgy, slightly offensive branding. Osama Night Live, Unsafe Sex, a series titled Clocksuckers, done deliberately, with one of the College Humor founders stating, "We remain edgy and keep a sensibility that college kids can relate to." It took them a while to figure out what would and wouldn't work here on the YouTube platform. For example, by 2007, over a year after beginning the channel, the group had gained only a touch over 8,000 subscribers, on top of a video queue that didn't exactly stand out as overly enticing. However, by 2009, this had changed dramatically. Their entire team had been plastered on their front page, showing everyone that they meant business. And if you scroll down a little bit to the video section, not only did their thumbnail show that the channel had access to professional animators, but they also often displayed a large cast nestled within professional video sets. From a competition standpoint, College Humor's corporate media backing and access to a huge team of professionals simply put them miles ahead of every other channel at a time when most featured little more than one person talking into a webcam. This would then reflect in their subscriber count. In the 10 months between February 2009 and December 2009, the channel's subscriber count skyrocketed from 150,000 to over 500,000, placing them in the position of YouTube's 16th most subscribed channel.
Aye, 7 o'clock, eh?
It was 7:30.
Oh, was it? I thought it was 7.
No. I said 7:30 just to give myself a bit more time.
Ah, fair enough.
I obviously didn't get everything done, but we'll see.
On the page, I can see the tales of yawning portal, but I see 2 buttons for myself and 2 for Noff.
Or what? Sorry.
On Roll20.
Yeah.
I can see 2 icons for myself, like 2 movable buttons and 2 for Nav.
Oh, right, okay.
Just FYI.
That's literally just like is it like the background of the cover from Summer Citadel?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's just because of the way you have to manipulate tokens. I just store them there, so like it's easier to copy and paste them then.
Alright, fair enough.
Kind of the system's really janky. Like it's honestly not great.
Yeah. What was the thing we all gave you money for? What was that package thing?
It was the player's handbook.
That's it.
Yeah. I have a PDF saved as well, but like it gave me like a few things. Honestly, not that much, but like it's still there in the compendium if you want to look at it.
Compendium.
This is the one I wanted.
Fuck me. There we are.
Oh, okay. I know what I have to.
Back in a sec.
Where's your balls?
Fairly sweaty. Oh jeez. You're in the wife beater.
I mean, I was very sweaty a while ago earlier.
No.
A while ago earlier. Oh. Speaking of sweaty, hey Darren.
Darren's never sweaty.
That's,
Pretty sure I have a picture of Darren where he's sweaty.
I probably have a few too.
No. He's like Prince Andrew, he never sweats.
That's a terrible
Especially around the women's.
Depends on the age, I suppose.
The thing is, I don't eat pizza, but I'd assume if you eat pizza, all the cheese and the meat in it would make you sweat if you ate it.
What do you mean you don't eat pizza? Oh, you never had pizza. That's
I
true.
don't like cheese. Like,
You're fucking weird.
I mean, I could eat like a margarita or whatever it is without any cheese on it.
I used to get that a lot working in Domino's. Can I get a cheese pizza without the cheese, please? Let's see what bread and sauce. Yes, please. I'm charging you the same. Okay. I don't get
It might cost a lot. Like, it'd still be a lot.
in Domino's, yeah.
Darren's creeping. Paul.
Darren's queefing.
You're very low, Darren. It's very hard to hear you.
Oh yeah, I actually can't hear you at all.
Well, now, how's that?
Oh, turn down a notch, sir.
Yes, too much.
Oh, it's plenty.
There.
That's fine. Yeah, yeah.
More is always. No, never mind.
Paul, you tell them what do you have to do to see that button again? Just like macro bar enable or something.
Yeah. So once you boys get into Roll20,
Yeah, just wait for Martin to be here, so you only have to explain once, I guess. Aaron, what is your picture on Signal?
It's a rotten egg, because I'm a rotten egg.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine. Hey, anyone for a game of golf? Darren has to play. He's obligated until he wins.
You will fucking win. Don't you worry. That's weird that there's two of everyone on the board in here.
Yes, what's going on?
That's behind the scenes.
It's very not.
I'll delete one of everybody though. I don't actually know why there's two yet. Maybe I just copied everyone twice.
What's with the tales from the yawning portal crazy looking box?
That is the people he killed at the bottom of the citadel. The two kidnapped ones and the druid.
You beheaded the guy in the middle, Ben.
Did I?
Yeah, you wanted to take it.
Oh yeah. After he was dead, I'd behead him to kill him. Like, just
Would be more useful if he's still alive when he beheaded and cut out
Yeah,
a
you
lot of
should.
shit.
interfered with a corpse. Is really all I did. There's no law against that.
There probably is, to be fair.
Definitely is. Who is Marlon not joining? Is that the case?
No, he is, isn't he?
Everyone's joining, aren't they?
yeah, I think
Yeah,
everyone can make it now.
Mark will be a bit late, just.
Story of his fucking life.
So there's two Gregorys there. Who's missing?
I'm up there at the top. You can't see my token, but you
yeah,
can see my
yeah, yeah.
name. Just being a creep in the background, you know. got a
Everybody's
new-
like their full HP, isn't it? There we
I
go.
got a new phone. Look at the amount of fucking cameras in the back of it. I see 5 things. Obviously, one of them is a flash.
Let's make you look pretty now.
Doesn't fucking work.
Okay, so that makes sense.
It's been a long time since I've
Um,
done something. Everything's different.
stupid.
What's Marlin's character's name again? Gregory, is it?
Greg.
Yeah, Gregory, yeah. That reminds me. Actually, I fucking edit that report.
Oh, have you ever eaten in the Maderigo recently?
Must be 15 years since last time I had there.
Food is very nice.
Here we
Hey
go.
guys.
Yes,
Hello.
bye.
Well,
How did everything just work straight away? It's just
Miracle.
Are you talking, Marlon? I can't hear you.
oh well, it didn't work.
I'm only messing.
Oh.
Okay. So, hello everybody. Can you all do that thing that Paul did in Signal? It's literally just like a button that you need to click a second.
there's a macros thing up beside the settings in the right, and then you click on there's a
Bar.
in bar and then show macro quick bar. And it
And there
populates a
should be
bar.
like a little yellow button at the bottom left once you've done that.
Purple for me.
Is it purple here?
I don't see any button at the bottom left.
Yeah.
What's the button supposed to say?
Clicker.
Clicker or clickable?
The list one is it?
Oh, clickable.
Yeah. So, up
Choose
In
a
bar.
bar.
Oh, then I see clickable and then
right. Yeah, that's fine.
so then do I click my own token, is it?
No. It's just something for the map. I can change this over now. Actually, it's fine.
Oh, if I click it again, I say who I am clicking it.
Yeah, I have to change it. I don't know which type of names it was, so it should be changing over to the world map now, or the region.
Yeah,
map.
it did. Yeah, Marlon, what you're doing, I just clicked my own name. I clicked anywhere on the map, and it just told me to tell the game who I was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I had to edit it because I didn't know if it was your character name or.
My character name came up. Yeah, I think everyone's did, except for yours, Stephen.
Yeah. But it has to be actually the username. So
Oh right.
then M dot.
What are you laughing at, Chuckles? Huh? You having a wee giggle, mate?
I found some old videos of my cats being retards.
Well, share with the class. We like retarded cats.
I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
It's actually more of Caribbean than just in the cast.
I like that.
Alright. Okay, so if you click that button now and you click on like click on Oakhurst, sure.
Clickable.
Just select your own name. You can annoy somebody with spamming it at them, but who would do that to somebody else? And then you should be able to click on the thing to get it pop up. Town.
Oh, okay. And then I get a small village. Oh.
Give me 2 seconds, boys.
I thought that was Ardra.
So a way of getting to remember who you are.
You are? Oh no, so no. There's probably a way to like read the user's details, but I don't actually know the API. I just stole it off somebody else who had it online. I'll send you the script. You'll probably be able to read it.
Oh no.
Sorry.
You're saying that I just closed the browser by mistake.
You don't have like any space in your head for basic stuff like using a web browser anymore.
No.
Leave me alone.
I was trying to. Yeah, it brought me to a different page and I closed the tab and then the whole thing. Let's see. Hey.
My sat-nav tried to take me the fastest direction because I hadn't cancelled it or some shit. And while I was looking at the sat-nav, going, why the fuck's this wrong? I had a speed ramp at about 40 mile an hour, I would say. Fucking airborne.
The music got an upgrade.
Does that
Where-
last year, yeah.
That's where our money went.
Oh,
Wait, did I hear that? I meant to ask you
Yeah,
earlier.
I don't think I did.
No, I think he's all did, yeah.
Did we?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll check back over my Revolut, but I'm pretty sure he's all did, yeah.
Must have been a while ago then.
It was ages ago, yeah. It was just to get more like pre-made monsters and tokens and things, and also like it's the players' journals there if you ever want to look at it yourselves. If there's anything you want to know.
And what will it tell me? What will I see?
Random shit. Yeah. So Mark won't be here for a while, so I'll just start. He's just left Oakhurst after bringing back one or two Krells and spending the night. Went and talked to the mayor, got some gold after a bit of haggling.
Oh yeah, that shit heel.
Yeah, I'm not sure what else. So can you see like a little owl over Oakhurst?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's you guys. You should all be able to move it. So like I'm gonna say like you move it wherever you want and stuff. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just zooming around. So every day you're able to travel 25 miles according to book he's just helped me by. So like 25 miles is a square. There's a little thing down at the bottom left with a scale, but we'll play fast and loose with it. What else? This map, I'm going to say it's actually like an existing map in game, or in the world even. So that basically it's a map that somebody in the world made, which means it's not 100% reliable. It's not like a game map where you're looking down at the world. So there could be stuff that's not in this map that is in the world. Anything, you know what I mean? Just to make it more flexible. And other than that, oh yeah, one other thing. You should have a marching order so that if he's running into trouble on the road, it'll have you already set out in a specific order. So that I set you out on a battle map if he's running into a battle in a certain way, that kind of stuff.
Ooh, that's handy.
So just decide between yourselves, like who's at the front, who's at the back, who's in the middle, stuff like that.
I'm a bit of an archer, so I'll either take middle or back. Greg, I think, should be up front.
I know. I'm a healer, so maybe.
Oh, right.
Oh no, I suppose that's better up front because by the time people are damaged, they'll have looped around. So yeah, that makes sense maybe.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just thinking about your one-handed fucking kill shots all through this game.
Yeah.
Barry's a soldier, so he can go out front, I guess.
What are we talking like in terms of like what configuration we're walking in or what?
Yeah.
Battle order.
Oh, right, okay.
Jesus.
Well, I guess I don't know. I'll go in front. I got a big axe.
Is that what we're calling it these days?
So we saying Noff, Barry and Gregory out front, and then Rekna and whatever Ben's character's name is again, I forget, sorry. Towards the back.
I don't ever remember. It's Oramus.
Armus.
I think.
Well, that I can omit.
Just think of orifice.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, okay. So that'll do for yeah. So you were planning to head out towards gratin, was it?
Yes, I remember because I love grat.
Yeah, that's fine. So if you want to nominate somebody to control the token, just move it one square at a time along where you want to go.
Varian, do you fancy being the token
No
man?
problem.
Did I even see Mark's pictures
Yeah,
last
just you head west along the road, dusty path, some forests on your left, some shrubbery on your right, and then you keep going. So each square is about 10 miles, so you've gone about 15 miles, and that takes you about 6 hours. So it's gone from early morning to mid to late afternoon. Yep. The forest kind of gives way, and you see kind of gorse and light shrubbery on the right, and more forest on the left as you keep going. Come up on some kind of mountains, and you can see bigger mountains in the background, but the ones closer to you are like kind of small hills growing into bigger hills.
This is about our limit here today, is it?
Yeah. I would say actually probably there.
Yeah, before we head into town. Where are we going again? We're heading to Grattan with the castle, is it?
Yeah.
Is it free entry? No.
Yeah. So for the sake of this, I'll say that you skip to the crossroads within one day if you want.
Cool.
You're the GM.
Yeah. So yeah, you skip it in and you hop inside.
On one leg or?
Yeah.
Okay, all of us are hopping.
Yeah, just roll for athletics there, please.
No, please don't.
This fucking.
It gets to roll. Location, character.
The shutter speed of your camera, Marlon, is slightly different to the frequency of your light.
Oh yeah.
Who did I miss? North, Varian, Rekna, Ormus.
Acrobatics.
Right.
I think that might be a joke.
I mean, if you actually want to hop in, go for it.
No, it was a joke.
Why didn't you break them?
You're back.
It's not there.
Yes! Another pint.
So you should be outside the inn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use all down here.
Some pirate looking fucker in there.
Yeah, it's evening time now, by the way, because you spent the day traveling to get here.
The thirst is on me, man. First round's on me.
Oh, right. Let's go.
Cool. Knock, knock.
Yeah, it's just a door. You can't. Yeah, just walk through it. It'll save me having to fucking drag it open. But don't walk through any of the other closed doors here.
Ormus makes his way to the bar.
Yeah, sure. You walk in, you see what you see here. Like, there's a fireplace. There's a set of stairs, like, over by that fireplace that's not actually on the map, but it's actually there. So there's upstairs rooms. There's two people over at the fireplace. Both carrying bows. One is a dwarf, one is human. And on the right, there's a couple of people having like a loud conversation and laughing while drinking. There's another room over at the top left there, and there's some people inside having a quieter conversation. And behind the counter, there is a halfling And as you walk up to the counter, he greets you and asks you what he can do for you today. Is he not there?
He isn't.
He's there now.
Halfling, as in one of my own.
No, like a hobbit.
Oh, right. Greetings, Innkeep. I'll take a steiner of your finest for one of for one for each of me and my comrades, please. That'll be 4. Yeah, four beers.
He says, "Problem, sir. No problem, sir. Have a seat, and I'll be right over." And he turns and walks in through the door. And as he's walking in, you start hearing him like talking to somebody.
Alright, I've gone and grabbed the table next to the 2 books by the fire.
As you sit down, the human one closer to the door turns around and goes, "Well met, travellers. Brings you to Crossroads today."
We're on our way to Grattan for some adventures.
Adventuring, you say?
Aye.
Very good, very good. You get lots of yours type around here.
Lots of who's?
Adventurers.
Alright.
People come from the north, from the Dwarven kingdoms. People from the south, from Landfair. And most of all from Grattan.
What tales do you hear of Grattan?
Well, not so much these days. It's been a bit quieter since. Sorry.
It's what?
It's what?
It's what, damn it?
It's been a bit quieter since rebellion was put down.
And how long ago was the rebellion quenched, whatever?
You really aren't from these parts.
No.
5 years ago now.
5 years ago. I don't remember what I was doing yesterday. Never mind 5 years ago.
That would be the beer, sir.
Yeah, well, hurry up and serve it.
I'm just a hunter.
Alright, yeah, sorry, see, memory's fucked.
He, as you say this, like he kind of looks at his friend with a look of concern on his friend. Yes, and they both roll their eyes and turn back to the fireplace.
Excellent.
And then halfling and keep comes out, walks up and puts 4 mugs of beer onto your table, and goes, "Thank you, sir."
Thank you, sir.
Heads back to the
Thank
kitchen.
you.
Right, lads. What's the plan of action?
Well, so I'll finish these, and I'd say we could probably eat as well.
Let's get some food. I wonder.
Has any of you heard of that rebellion, though?
No.
First time hearing of it, I think.
Just quick sidebar, guys. What is it that we're going to Grattan for again? It's something for you specifically, Ormus, right? And then we're all just tagging along.
I am going to collect the bounty for the killing of Alec, as far as I remember. Yeah, I'm going to the barracks in Grattan to collect the bounty that, in light of our previous escapades, will be split amongst a lot of us.
Lovely. What awaits us there?
What do I have?
So what does this rebellion mean for us then? I wonder. What is going to be the state of this place when we arrive?
Well, from what I've heard from the innkeep, it's been over for 5 years.
That wasn't the innkeep.
Oh, what? Someone said something about it being over for 5 years.
Just as an aside, if you just want to make something up, it's grand. I'll roll with it unless it's completely impossible to do. So like, as in, I have like vague ideas of stuff to do, but you guys can contribute and collaborate as well. Like anything you want.
I'm thinking of settling down in Grad.
Like starting a family here.
Well, I'll get the employment there, and maybe leads on a down payment for a house first, and then we'll check out the talent.
Yeah.
But you know, that's in the near to distant future. Gonna need a bit of work before that, I guess. So, what are you guys up to?
I'm really just looking for some fortune,
Soldier of fortune.
treasure, and adventure. I have nowhere else to go because I was turfed out of my clan.
Why?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Yeah.
What did I do? I'm not going to go into it, man. But needless to say, you want to stay on my good side, right?
Listen, North.
Aye.
We've been through this shit before already. As far as I was concerned, we're good. Let's leave it at that. You uppity cunt.
Alright. Very sorry.
Man, drink your
that's
ales.
Yep. Cheers.
Chin chin.
While you're talking, a girl comes out of the
Finally.
kitchen and walks into the room to the north and stays there for like a few seconds and then like scurries out with the sound of laughter behind her and runs back in and goes back into the kitchen.
Look, North, she saw your face.
I'll break. You owe one. So,
That was strange, fellas. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think you should go investigate it, man. I'll get you another beer if you do.
I get my own beers. And
Yeah,
good.
Armus, I think you should go into that room.
I
Alone?
think you're all trying to get rid of me.
No?
I'm gonna go find better friends.
We'll
You're
get,
having good crack in there. We just want you to enjoy yourself.
yeah, we'll go and get some more ale and maybe some food ready for you for when you come back.
How are you, lads?
Armus. They stop laughing, turn around and stare at you.
What's the joke?
You see like, kind of a strange looking fellow on the left near you, a redhead guy on the right there. And then there's a guy with like an axe sitting at the back holding court. And the guy with the axe goes, "What do you want, elf?"
Just want to know what's happening. What's the big laugh?
Laughing at you.
Oh yeah. What brought you to mirth all of a sudden with regards to me? Speak up.
Stands up. He stands up and he looks you in the face and he just starts laughing.
That's a good one. Aramis punches him.
Okay, you'd have to run across the table. So,
Oh, that guy. Shit. Okay.
so try for acrobatics.
I thought it was one good. I should listen. Acrobatics. Acrobatics. Where are you?
Gregory's ran to the door just to peek in.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. Okay. You do a hand flip over it, and you land knee first on his head, and you pin him to the ground.
Keep laughing, bitch.
His two comrades stand up and take it back off. You're like up there, and he goes. He struggles to try and get you off, but he's not able initially. And he goes, "Get off me, you scum!" His two friends start scurrying around the table.
And yeah, not gonna move. I'm just gonna whip my dagger to your throat to warn your friends.
Wait, you actually cut his throat?
No, I just hold it there. To
Oh,
threaten
well,
his
okay.
friend.
You don't need to roll for attack for that. That's grand. Yeah. Like you hold his throat there. Now you're doing that. I'm gonna give him a chance to try and knock you off.
I've gone too far with this already.
I like where this is going.
You don't like where this is going?
No, I do.
As you try and hold your dagger to his throat, he grabs your wrist. He's a big lad, like he's holding like a big double-bladed axe, and he's kind of in charge of these two guys, really. And he tosses you to the side, and you fall off to the side. And this guy makes a grab for you. This guy tries to run over here, and he scurries over here. This guy tries to make a grab for you, so do it quickly. And he completely fucks it up and falls flat in his face. And he tangles up his friend. The halfling runs over here as quickly as his little legs can. Please, sirs, if you have problems, please take it outside, not in my establishment. And the two guys start going, we didn't start this. This elf scum come over here.
Well, I thought there was a good joke going. Turns out there's only 3 jokes sitting chatting in this room.
The innkeeper kind of looks and goes, please, sir, just come over here. Come on, please.
Fine, but these guys are paying for me and my friends' beers.
They go, no, we're not. Get away from us, you piece of shit.
Oh, I'll get payment later.
Halfling innkeeper comes over and suppose you should give him a name. But the innkeeper walks back over and says, please, just ignore them. They come in here every so often, but they always cause trouble.
You can enlighten me as to their joke.
Please, sir. What do you want me to do?
What sort of trouble do they cause?
Oh, always picking fights, insulting the other customers.
Snap.
They pay their way, or their dues.
They like their drink, that's for sure.
Yeah, but do you get paid by them?
Oh yes. They're not so foolish as to piss where they drink.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. That first round, for your trouble, that'll be on me.
Well then, bring another, good sir.
Yes, of course. I'll send the girl over the next ones.
Pretty sure.
And any food you may have.
Yeah, there's some stew on if you want, and anything more might take a bit more time.
Stew's fine.
Do you have any rooms available tonight?
Yeah, upstairs. I believe upstairs should be free. There should be more than enough space for all of you.
What do you reckon, Ben? Will you take it?
Yep, fifth. Come on, 12.
Definitely. We've got enough nights under the stars.
Right, let's get to bed and we can set out.
Yeah, let's do that. But where's Ragnar right now?
As you're leaving Oakhurst, Rekna saw a butterfly and he ran off after it, and you haven't seen it since.
I
Yeah,
feel like you
he just
literally come up with that on his
But it's so perfect.
While you're waiting on your beer, this kind of man comes running in and runs over to the bar. Hang on, I just need to find a token for him because I forgot to do it earlier. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. So yeah, he runs in the door, comes running over, runs past you, and runs up to the bar, and starts talking in like a really animated voice to the innkeeper. And the girl comes out. And you can't quite hear what they're talking about, but it's very animated. He's a bit disheveled looking. He has like hair sticking out of him, and he's like bits of sticks and all everywhere. Looks a bit mad.
What do you reckon that's about, boys?
None of our concern. I'm just here to eat and sleep.
We should at least give an ear. Gregory wanders over to see what's going on.
The dude's just talking about his rats.
Yes.
What about his
Oh.
rats? What's he
Like,
saying
What
about
kind of
them?
rats?
He's talking along. The girl goes, Father, please just go home. Go home. And he's talking about his rats and how he can't deal with them anymore. After a minute or two, he turns and walks away, muttering to himself.
Strange fellow.
We've
One of us could have stopped them and helped them with his rats.
yeah. I mean, we should probably just go and help him because
Well, he's gone.
well, Gregory runs out the door. He's actually not there anymore. Well,
He's gone.
He vanished.
Hang on. Yeah, say he's there, and Gregory goes out and starts talking to him.
Ormus finishes with beer before he goes out. Ormus has finished with beer.
So, fuck's sake. Sorry, I literally can't find the token now.
look, I was fairly slow. I don't know how he just got away. Gregor's like walking around the building.
Yep. So there he is.
Oh,
He's,
old man.
He's just sitting outside with his head in his hands, muttering to himself.
Wait,
What's the matter with you, mister?
My rats can't deal with them anymore. They've gotten too big.
Your rats? Like they belong to you?
Yes. I've raised them since they were babies.
Then
Right.
what
And
they-
did you know that they were going to get this big, or is it some sort of freak accident?
No, they're pretty big. It's like I don't know. They've always been my friends, but now I can't even get too close to them.
Are they aggressive
Sometimes, yeah.
towards
I
you
just-
or towards everyone?
Well, no one else has ever seen them.
Right. Well, I mean, what's it worth to you if we help you with this problem?
I have a ring.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me
right.
see the ring.
I can't. It's invisible.
Right.
No
right.
deal.
so
Do you have any visible?
Are-
Well, I have some gold put aside, but it's not much.
Gold better than shit we can't see.
Why is it
ring,
invisible, the ring? What does it do?
It's a ring of invisibility.
we touch it.
The what? The ring is invisible. It doesn't make you invisible.
Yeah.
Oh, so you put on the invisible ring and you become invisible as well.
I don't know. I lost it.
So
And why are you trying to give it to us as payment if you don't know where it is?
I lost it when I was feeding my rats, and I can't get there to search for it anymore.
So you
Right. Okay.
pay
Well,
me-
if we help you and you can't find this ring, some gold will be all right.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, we'll have done a good job. Well,
I put it aside for my daughter, but she doesn't care about my rats anymore.
Sounds like she doesn't care.
I,
about you either.
so, sir, what do you want us to do with your rats?
Kill them.
No. They're my friends. Just get them to behave themselves.
You don't sound very friendly.
I wanna run in and talk to his daughter while this is going on.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. She's still at the counter with the innkeeper, and the innkeeper's trying to comfort her, and she goes, "He was never this bad. He was always just eccentric. Now he's getting more and more insane. I don't know what this is about his rats. He won't even let me near his house anymore."
Pardon me, milady. I couldn't help but overhear your father is outside asking for assistance with his rat problem. Can you tell me anything more about it?
No, I haven't been able to go to his house in a long time, and he lives out in the forest by himself. Ever since my mother died, he's gotten more and more just losing touch with things.
Right. What reason does he give you for not letting you come over?
He says he has to make sure his rats are safe, but now I don't know anymore.
Have you ever
Well,
seen these rats?
we could kill his rats, but it's just like, is there something you could do for us?
Are you propositioning me, sir?
No, I'm not propositioning you. I just want some money.
Other way around.
Is there something you could part with for us to carry out this task?
The innkeeper steps in and goes, "Listen, I can give you an advance in your wage, and I'll put for 10 gold myself." And she says, "I'll give you 20 gold as well. I have it saved."
Okay, well, we will be back to collect on this. Shan't be long. Ta-ta for now. I go back outside. Where you guys are still talking.
So, these rats, are they invisible?
I don't know. Maybe one of them ate the ring. I don't know.
Maybe or probably.
I don't think so.
Barian shouts, and keep more ale, because he's not going to fuck with any rats.
The girl comes over to the table and hands Barian 4 eels.
Yes.
Sorry about my father, sir. He's always in here bothering the customers now.
All yours, Greg.
No problem.
And she walks back into the kitchen. You can see a few tears in her eyes as she does it.
Ormus raises a beer and says, "Cheers."
So how far is your house in the woods?
He stands up and walks over to the other side and points. And just over that hill in the distance. It's about 2 or 3 miles.
While he's over there, I whisper to Greg, "Oh, Greg, come back." I say, "Listen, I was talking to his daughter in there. We could just kill his rats. And if there is an invisible ring, which I don't think there is, we could get it out of the rat and get paid. What do you think?"
Yeah, maybe we won't have to kill the rats when we get there. I guess we could just stun them, hit them with my axe.
But yeah, his daughter seemed pretty keen on us slaughtering the rats.
Oh, right. Yeah, alright.
Right, cool.
So they are vermin, so.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's okay with the Lord.
I'm sure your God doesn't have a problem.
You get you
Right,
guys a
mister.
couple of overalls.
Right, mister. Take us to your house and we'll sort you out.
Okay, so who all's going?
Ormus has had to change the heart, seeing as Barian seems fixed on getting hammered. I'm going to stay here, and Ormus shouts at the barkeep, "Tequila!"
The barkeep shouts back, "Tequila?"
Yeah, middle age. Ye old fuck me up.
Whiskey, good sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he reaches for the top shelf. Right, so the 2 of you are going to deal with the rat problem.
Cool. Thanks for the help, lads.
Yeah.
No bother, we'll just do this on our own, will we? We're the best ones anyway, Greg.
Bit of fun, lad. Bit of fun.
Alright, so...
He knows we're going to spend the next while in the pub. I'm waiting to get a beer.
Alright, so it should have changed to this, right?
Cool.
Gregory's there. Nobody else is. Not.
I am not there.
And your man.
Spider Week not quicker than regular Week now? I think he is, isn't he?
Sorry?
When Richter is a spider, can he move fast, more squares than when he's regular?
I don't think so, but he can like climb really well. So okay, you two are here, and 1 second. So yeah, so he like walks along, kind of going. Yes, yes, yes. They're just over here, behind the house, behind the house.
Okay.
Such aggressive little children.
Children.
Roll for perception.
What a shithole.
Five, okay, and Noth can roll for perception as well, I guess. You can hear like something breathing back there. It sounds big.
Behind the house.
Yeah, like over this direction.
Okay. Greg, what do you say we try to flank whatever's behind there?
Sounds good to
Do
me.
like a double surprise attack. I'll go around this side.
Okay. As you. Okay.
I'll
Where
go
are
this
you
side.
at? Okay. Yeah. As you get around, you look around and you see 3 brown bears chained to a stump. So they're all chained to there, and as you get around, they like start growling at you, standing up.
I take a wee step back towards the old man and I say, I'm sorry, they're bears.
No, they're rats.
I don't know what else to say now. Like, they're definitely bears.
As
Gregory.
as you're talking, the bears have woken up from their like afternoon nap or whatever, and they're starting to strain against the chains that they're held to.
Right.
Gregory
He walks
looks
over and
around
goes,
and
Shush, boys, be quiet. It's good. Oh, they were never any trouble until I chained them up, but they're going too far away from home. It's dangerous out there.
Dangerous for the rats. They seem like they can look after themselves. They're very big.
Oh, you don't know what's out there.
What's out there?
Dangerous things, wolves, all kinds of creatures.
Right. What do you
I've
think?
actually rolled
yeah,
detect
that's
magic.
good. 30 feet, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of you, is it a cone? Yeah, you detect something like here. Okay, so as you get closer, the bear starts running at you. It's chained to that stump, okay? So, I mean,
Greg, get back.
yeah.
Greg, I can keep them distracted if you want to go around and maybe take a look at the source of that magic.
Yeah, that sounds amicable.
I start dancing here in front of them.
Okay, I'm gonna say the chain's 25, 30 feet, by the way. So.
Okay, well, am I okay?
It runs up here and
where
it
I am?
tries to take a claw at you.
Whoa, I jump back.
Roll for athletics. I'll say the other one's over here.
Oh, these poor bastards, Paul. We probably should have went.
I'm gonna regret that.
Yeah, you're wearing heavy armor as well. So like, you come clanking around the corner at the back, and these 2 bears like turn and start running at you instantly.
No, I was distracted.
And this one's still going for you. It's at the limit of its chain. Roll for athletics to see if you get away. You just about get around the corner, and now they're over here. All right. So that's like the limit of how far they can reach. To be honest, I'll say. and they're going to start trying to break their chains now. This one breaks its chain. So this one's free, roaming about.
Oh.
I whip out my bow.
I'm gonna make you roll for initiative now because fuck their around so much.
No.
Fucked around so much. I was trying to get to the source of that magic.
Hang on. Where is the fucking initiative tracker? Sorry, I have to open the initiative tracker. I can't remember where it is.
There's only 2 of us. Oh no, I suppose there's the NPCs.
There's the bears, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Pull it in. Oh, what? Sorry.
What?
It had, like, for some reason, it put in all the stuff from the last combat. Yep, that'll do. So,
So my turn?
1 second, just see how the bears get on.
Hope that's not the bear next week.
It is the bear next to you.
No.
So the bear next to you walks over and Jesus, this is bad for you to be honest. Takes a bite at you first, anyway. Oh my god! And it does takes a chunk out of your arm and does 13 damage. And then it attacks with its claws as well. And it does 15 damage.
Oh no.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna say that you get knocked back 1 square with the attack and you go flying backwards. And then it's Gregory. As this is happening, the old man has like run over here. I'm gonna say like he's in there in the middle. He's after the first brown bears go. He goes, "Stop that! Leave these men alone!" That all 3 bears kind of turn at him and start growling.
Gregory casts Cure Wounds on himself.
Yep, and you heal yourself for 10 HP.
He's able to get back to his feet.
Yeah. I'll say you still have your 25 feet of movement, just because.
Cool. I just stay put now that bear is looking away from me.
You want. So this bear is like at the limit of its chain as well, and it's trying to break the chain. It doesn't break the chain, it's kind of snapping and snarling at it, going like, "Rah, rah, rah," trying to get away from it. But it isn't able to. And then Noth is up.
Okay, is it this bear that's unchained but the other 2 are chained?
The one closest to Gregory is unchained.
Okay, so I jumped in here. No, I don't. I jump over here and I aim for this bear with my bow. I want to aim for his eye.
You hit it and you do 4 points of damage. So like your bolt comes out and it impacts into the bear's flesh, and you see a bit of a trickle of blood, but you know it's a big creature. All it's done is seem to piss it off even more.
Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to disengage and I'm going to scream at Greg. Greg, get the fuck out of here. Let's go.
So it's back to this bear. Yeah, that breaks the chain. It snaps the chain, and it stumbles forward, but it goes for this guy, and just stands there growling at him right beside him. And it's then it's this bear beside Greg, and it ignores Greg, having realized that it was you that shot it, and starts running over towards you instead. And it can go 40 feet, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it gets to about here, and it's just snarling at you while running. Then it's back to Greg.
I'm going to cast. Wait, is this a ranged weapon? I'm assuming this is a bonus action I can take to attack from further distances, isn't it?
Could have floated special weapon within range to last for the duration until you cast a spell again. You need a spell attack against the creature within 5 feet of the weapon. When I hit the creature. So yeah, I guess you can do this as a bonus, and then for your action, you can actually use it to attack, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So where did you put it down?
It's near the bear here, just behind him.
Which one? Sorry.
That one.
Okay. So yeah. So it's like just there, and then what form does it take?
Just a giant axe, floating axe.
All right. So a giant floating axe of white spectral spurt kind of force.
Yeah, like white blue spectral.
Yeah, and just whacks down, but it whacks down like on the flat of it, so it just smacks the bear in the head, and the bear looks dazed for a second and looks up confused, wondering what the hell's just been hit with. And it does 9 points of damage. Yeah. Anything else?
I just take a few steps back.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, this one's still tries to break its chains, but it's not able to. It's starting to get very frustrated now. Not.
Yeah. Really fucking long. Just gonna take out my short sword. I'm gonna run down, and I'm gonna try to get the two of them with one swing of the sword, if I can.
Nah. Not unless it's in your character abilities or whatever.
Right, well, I'll go for the one closest to the old man. I just swing my sword at him.
Yeah, that hits. You slash it across his jaw and draw blood. It stops growling at the man and turns to face you, though.
I disengage over this way.
Yeah. Okay.
If I can, I don't know how many fucking.
It's a bit much, yeah, to be honest. Maybe
Right,
just
I'll go
there
there.
instead, yeah. I didn't see where you started, but you should only be able to do 5 or 6 squares.
Was there?
Okay. So this one? This one. So this bear runs over, stands in front of you, and just takes a swipe at you now. With its bites and its claws, oh Jesus Christ, and does 24 damage in total with its bite and its claws. Yeah, that fucks you up pretty badly, to be honest. After doing that, it turns around to face its master and starts snarling at him again. As it does so, you're able to take a slash at its back if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that hits. You give it a poke in the bum as it's turning around.
Lovely.
Give it a wee stabby. And
Does that
Gregory.
switch its focus to me then?
Sorry.
Does that switch the bear's focus to me then?
I'll say no. It's still growling at the monster. He's there, and he's just the whole time he's been like trying to calm them down, so they keep turning around to look at him. He's going, no, please don't behave yourselves. And it's Gregory now.
Gregory comes around the corner and casts Cure Wounds on Nuff. Oh.
Yeah. Heals 9 hit points. No.
Thank you so much, Greg.
The spare is focused on its chain. It's really frustrated with it, so it just tries to break it.
Fuck.
And it breaks it. And because your man is like trying to scream the whole time, he runs over and stands beside it as well. You can both roll for what is it? Animal stuff, nature, animals, animal handling. Yeah, so like 15 work quite good. These bears are very confused. Like they've been held in captivity their whole lives by this man, and like this is really the most freedom they've got since they've been chained up.
So they weren't rats.
They were not rats.
You don't know that though, because you're getting drunk.
Being invisible.
Here.
Can we just... Gregory shouts over to him to just let the bears go. That works.
Good.
Yeah. Like send them away.
He goes, I can't. I can't. Roll for persuasion there, Gregory. Doesn't quite work. He's you aren't very persuasive.
Oh.
Doesn't want to give up his babies.
Greg, since the bears are kind of distracted by him at the minute, maybe you could investigate the source of that magic that you detected earlier.
Oh yeah,
It
it was
might
like
have
say...
something to do. It's like
Is
right next to me, I think, this square.
I think I said there or something.
Yeah. Do I just do an investigation basically? Because I already did the...
Yeah, roll with disadvantage because, like, you know,
They're just bears.
Yeah. There's bears. Yeah. You don't quite find anything. You kind of quickly run your fingers through the brush. There's like you're like putting your fingers through lots of bear droppings, which stink. It's not very pleasant.
Right. There's a ring in there, Marlon. Greg. There's a ring in that poo.
Greg starts chanting and holding his amulet and casts detect magic again.
Verbal somatic. Yeah, okay. The nearest bear kind of gets intrigued by this, and he looks more confused than anything. Yeah, you detect it, and you start seeing like something glowing underneath some bear droppings and various straw and stuff.
Like grab the glowing thing. Does it feel like a ring?
Yeah. It's a ring. More of like a bracelet type thing. It's pretty big it's too big for a ring. Like.
So it's like a giant's ring or something.
Yeah, kind of good. All right,
You know what
so
to do, Greg.
I'm gonna say that's North Gregory and that bear's go, and then it's back around to this dude. And for his go, he snaps at Olaf, the old man. And then it's North go again.
Oh, I shout over at Greg. What do you think? Should you put it on? It might be a Hail Mary. Might be a Deus Ex. I also go over to this bear and I give it a slice with my short sword. And I disengage.
Bear, roll again, sorry, because it has its back to you, I think.
Oh.
It should have been with advantage just to see if you actually hit. Yeah, that time it hits. So you give that bear a poke, and it now it has a hole in the other side of its back, lower back. There's a bit of blood flowing out of it. And then it is that bear's turn. You've made him very angry, and he turns and goes for you. And tries to take a bite out of you just. The bite misses, you're able to jump out of the way of it. Then it tries to go after you with its claws this time. It slices you across your front and does 11 damage. Then it goes to go back to its master, and you're able to take another swipe at it if you want.
Yeah, I'll take another swipe.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah, it has another poke in its back.
When
that one's
they're
pretty
back-
bloody, it's looking at this stage.
Okay.
And Gregory again.
Gregory's clasping this invisible bracelet. It's only visible because there's bits of shit sticking to it. He puts it on his wrist. See what would happen.
And as you do so, the bracelet becomes visible, but the rest of Gregory becomes invisible.
Wow.
Oh man.
That's excellent.
Gregory leaves the scene. No. Gregory goes over. Huh?
Let's say good luck, North.
Gregory goes and hides under the tree and uses his. Action. Do I have a second action?
Yeah, I'll say that's fine. I'll say that was your bonus action because it's such a minor thing. You're not like it's not like equipping a shield or a crossbow or something. It's just like slipping something on your arm.
So you just crossbow against the one closest to Nov. Why did I do so many dice?
I'll say that you have advantage in all your rolls because you're literally invisible.
Fucking class.
So, which one did you try and shoot? Sorry.
The one closest to Nov.
Yeah, you shoot him and it goes back underneath his throat, and the bolt kind of passes out of his mouth and it falls over, either dead or unconscious.
Oh, class.
And as that happens, the old man completely loses his shit, and he goes from stopping to try to calm them down to go, kill them both! Kill them both! No! Kill them both! And staying this bear here. You're just at the base of that tree, right, Greg?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So it charges towards you and tries to take a swipe at you with its claws.
With disadvantage, surely.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
It's just swiping at the thing, but it doesn't matter. That doesn't hit anyway. So like you swipe at him, it swipes at you, and you being invisible, it doesn't know exactly where to swipe. It just swings in your general area, and you being a dwarf, it goes over your head. And then it's back to Noth.
I don't even know what the fuck to do with my 3 HP. I mean, I'm very sick.
You have a health pack at all, or?
Oh, do I? I don't think I do, man. I don't think I have any sort of healing. I've got rations, but I don't heal you, like Metal Gear. I am going to. I'm just going to use my short bow. I'm going to try to hit the one closest to Greg.
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
And then I'm going to disengage. How many squares am I allowed? 5?
Yeah, 5 squares. You take a shot at that bear, but you're not feeling the best, so your aim's slightly off, and it goes flying wide.
Down.
So, what is it? This one is gone, so then it's back to Greg somehow.
Gregory's panics, backed up against a tree so close to the bear. He grabs his two-handed axe and just swings it horizontally against the bear's throat, kind of at an upwards angle.
I'm on 20.
Almost actually. Okay, so yeah. Well, did you just use your bow?
No, did I use my bow?
No.
I meant to use my two-handed axe.
I'll allow it this time, but in general, if you're switching between weapons like that, it actually takes a turn of your combat, your action.
Oh.
But I'll allow it for this time because this has gone a bit weird. So yeah, you swing it at the bear's jaw, and it like smacks it at the jaw and knocks its head to the side, and the bear kind of like goes. Rah! It does 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Then it is that bear's turn again. It tries to respond by clawing it. Do you want to disengage or anything, actually?
I can't disengage. I don't think. I'm just
Not
clutching my amulet, hoping for the best.
Yeah, that's fine. It tries to swipe at you with its claws, but it's not evil. And the bear's confused because there's nothing there. So it tries to walk away again. And as it does so, you're able to take your attack off.
That's good. And this, so I take my two-handed warhammer and just go at the top of its head.
Yeah, it just hits. So like the point of your warhammer goes into the bear's head and smooshes its brains out its ears. That bear also drops dead. At this point, like old Olaf is like just on his knees crying. He's very upset. Like, he goes, "Yeah, I asked you for help, not to kill my babies." And back to Noth.
I run down and I take out my bow. Will that be an extra action? Maybe it should take an extra action. I don't know.
Yeah. Just for now, take out your bow and shoot him, and I'll explain after this combat if you want to. Yeah, that hits. The bear has reared up on its back legs as all this is going on, and you shoot it. You shoot out your bow, and it goes kind of between its claws, you know, and kind of goes flying through the air straight through. It doesn't get stuck. Causes the bear 3 points of piercing damage as it happens. You don't actually have any more. You don't actually. Does disengage let you move as well?
That's what this disengage.
Yeah.
I get after an action. I get to move 5 paces.
That one's dead. Oh right, okay. So this bear is very confused now. But he sees where you've gone and tries to chase you through 5, 6, 7, 8. That's as far as he's able to get. So he gets there and stands on his back legs and roars at you. And it's back to Greg.
That thing working. I wouldn't have line of sight from there, would I? Oh, maybe. Diagonally, I can see the bear, I guess.
Yeah. You don't have advantage here. Actually, in fact, you have disadvantage because it's like such a narrow angle, and you're shooting a bow, so it doesn't really matter that you're invisible.
I just get this far and stop to talk to you, man, and just say like it had to be done. They were wild animals. It's unnatural to keep them like this. They need to be free, and they wouldn't survive on their own.
He's just crying. He doesn't even respond to you. He's lying on the ground crying. He's actually like as you're talking to him, he turns to the bear next to him and just starts stroking its head.
Damn, feel pretty bad.
Was he hurt at all? He was, wasn't he?
The old man?
Yeah.
No, they just threatened him. They were growling at him, but they didn't attack him.
What else can I do? Oh, Gregory starts making a hand gesture and casts Zone of Truth on the old man.
Okay.
And just asks if he's okay, and did he really think that these are rats?
He goes, "They are rats! What's wrong with you?"
Where did you find them?
I found them in the woods.
Greg, I'm in pretty poor shape over here.
Yeah, that's your 6 seconds well and truly done.
Alright, done.
So that one's dead. And it's Noth again.
I jump back and use my short bow again. Nope, sorry, wrong button.
Yeah, that's fine. So you jump back and stagger, slowly like aim, and you fire a single bolt, and it's flying through the bear's eye and takes him out, and he drops to the ground with a kind of a sound and dies.
Right, I come back down to Greg and Olaf, is that his name?
You can do it.
I'd say it's Olaf.
Right, Olaf, we're so sorry, but I am covered in my own blood. Maybe you can let me off this time.
He just continues stroking Bear's head and going, John, come back to me, John. John, please.
Right, okay, there's nothing more we can do here, Greg. We can just tell his daughter and she can comfort him. Shall we make our way back to the boys?
Yeah. I'll be saying that prayer for you this evening. Gregory puts his hand on his shoulder and then walks off.
I just walk past him.
Yeah, okay, so I'll just teleport you if you want.
Yeah. Beat me up.
Yeah, so, oh, you're still there, anyway, it's grand.
What?
1 second. Just need to move this thing. Yeah, you should still be standing outside, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Which that's just us in a parallel dimension.
I walk in and collapse beside the boys, covered in my own blood.
Nuff. What happened?
They were bears, and then I just pass out and allow Greg to recount the rest of the tale.
I'm actually invisible, so they heard something come in with you, but they don't. Still can't see me, isn't it?
Baggins here.
Baron goes over to Nuff, picks him up.
Right, I want to see how Oh,
Ormus starts poking the space that he believes Greg is in with an arrow.
Yeah. Uh, so like you hear Greg's voice, and you can see like some splatters, I guess. Well, no, the blood would be invisible too.
Yeah.
Maybe like a few splatters of muck, and like you can see this like ring or bracelet, and you try and poke in the general direction. So, you know, I just straight up roll a d20. I don't even know what to roll that as.
The 20.
Roll with disadvantage though, so roll 2 and get the lower score.
1d20 roll. Roll again. Bollocks.
Alright, yeah. So
Oh well, I'm only sticking him with an arrow.
you try and poke in the general direction, but you find nothing. It's like you might have gone the wrong side of the bracelet and thought it was another arm or something like that. And as you're doing this, the innkeeper comes over and stands next to Noth and goes, "Are you all right, sir? What happened out there?"
Fucking
And,
bears. And then I pass out again.
Get that man some wine.
The girl comes out and goes, "Is my father all right?"
Well, is he?
Well, Laugh's unconscious. Greg's
And
kinda
goes,
here.
No, where's Greg?
Laugh.
He's here. He's been a wee shit. He's got an invisible ring. And then I pass out again.
Come out, Harry Potter.
Gregory sneaks in here and then slips the ring off and comes back out and says, "Oh, hi guys."
Frodo fucking Baggins here.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, Ragnar bursts through the fucking door.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he's not in the
yeah.
Discord chat, he hasn't a clue.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'll
guys.
put it out. I'll think of something in a second.
Yeah, me and Noth, we sorted out the rat problem. They were actually bears, not rats. He seems to think that bears are rats. Like, genuinely thinks they're rats.
The fuck does
This,
he think a dragon is?
The girl
Unfortunately,
comes
we
over
had to take down all the bears. They were too wild, and there's nothing else we could do. He's still there with the bears now.
Is he injured?
He's not injured. No, he's just not well. He's grieving for the dead bears.
The girl goes, "I'll have to go and see him. Sir, please." He goes, yes, of course. She runs out the door.
She's away with your money too, lads. Just saying.
No, well, the innkeeper's going to give her an advance on the payment and give it to us. So.
Alright. Okay.
Well, sounds like
And he comes over and he splashes some water onto Noth's face.
Which restores how many hit points?
No hit points.
Greg casts Cure Wounds.
Out of water, so it was.
Restores 10 hit points to.
I suddenly feel a lot better now. Thank you so much, Greg.
Pint?
Yes, please.
Get this man a pint.
And he goes, yeah, of course, sirs, of course. And he wanders back to the kitchen. You two have had your stew since and have had talked about whatever the fuck you were talking about. So there's empty stew pots there. He's ate theirs as well, I guess.
we're big lads.
Nice.
And as all this is going on, the three guys in the corner have kind of gone a bit quiet. They're kind of talking to each other and looking at each other and going Jesus, what he's been up to now. And the two guys with bows in the corner come over and go, what happened to you two?
I got pissed.
Not you two. I've fucking been here watching you drink all night, you clown.
We tried to help the barmaid's father with a bear problem. Well, it was a rat problem that turned out to be a bear problem.
Old Olaf?
Yes.
Oh, the man's away with the fairies.
So we've since discovered, yes.
So, rat problem with the bears? What?
He thinks that bears are rats.
That sounds about right now.
Yeah.
And they go, well, as long as you come out the other side, all right.
Just
Yeah,
about.
that's the main thing. I'm waiting for
Oh,
them to
yeah.
go away so I can talk to Orvis and
Yeah, they wander back to the fireplace after checking me.
After they
I
heard you
say-
say that.
I said, lads, that was a bit of a fuck up, but Greg is now in possession of a really OP item. So I think it might have been worth it. Also, we're getting some gold as well.
Yeah, I'll
So-
have to do some investigation to see if there's any darkness involved with this amulet or ring.
Yeah. I think it's the way it works is when you have a chance to do a long rest or you have time, you can attune to a magic item, and that gives you the details on what the magic item actually is.
Yeah, cool.
I think anyway. I'll double check. But that's the way I ran it for the other magic items that Armus found, and Varian has it. I think. I don't know who has it.
Ormus found what? Sorry.
The whistle.
Yes. Still have it.
Gregory puts in his pocket securely.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to the bathroom. About 5 minutes.
But I get a coffee quick.
Yeah. See if you want to take 5-10 minutes now.